like I'm melting into the couch.
And that's how I am with the
lights!
Ah, shit.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, well, that's probably better in your life. Aww.
Are you gonna cut that off or are you gonna keep it just like last time?
Awkward Mafia. Hello, Internet! Welcome to another episode of Awkward Mafia Watches Epic Rap Battles of History. Season 4, Part 1. Yay! I'm Jesse.
I'm Foxy Lady.
I'm Victoria.
I'm Mystique.
And I'm egr.tana.
Yay! More people this time, and it's a little cramped on the couch, but it's fine. We're all good.
Can I just lay over there?
Yes. Yeah, so, as I promised before, this season we're going to start with a bonus video. This is a trailer for the season. Now, Foxy Lady, you have not seen any of these before.
Nope, I have not.
Then this video might not make sense to you. We've all seen the rest of the episode, so.
That is okay.
But I'm sure you'll pick up soon enough.
You'll like it.
It's pretty short. Yeah, this is basically just a trailer. Alright, here we go.
Where am I? What happened to me? I can fly.
Fascinating.
This is great.
Very good.
So,
Wow.
basically every season they have a Vader versus Hitler video, but this is the first season where they didn't have one. So they can, because the last one, Hitler was murdered by Vader. He got cut in half.
Oh,
I guess
So-
they have to include it somewhere.
Yeah. So this is a hint to the
trailer.
first battle, which I will introduce now. The Ghostbusters versus the Mythbusters.
Oh.
Ghostbuster.
call.
So does everyone here know who both these people are?
Yes.
The Ghostbusters is a classic 80s fantasy comedy about a group of guys who catch ghosts. That's a very simplistic way to explain it. The other is these two guys, and they have a crew. They test myths and bust them whether or not they're true or not on Discovery Channel.
Oh, yes.
It's an older show now, I guess, but I used to watch it all the time.
Oh, same.
So the connection obviously is they both have busters in their name. They both use scientific methods, stuff like that. Who we think's gonna win?
Gonna duke it out.
I'm gonna go Mythbusters.
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 Myth.
I said ghost.
Sure,
Ghost.
Ghostbusters.
Ghost. Good for Ghost.
Oh,
All right.
the reason
I've
here.
seen it, so I've seen all of these, so I'm not gonna predict. But I will still, who I think wins. All right. Here we go.
Are you tired of two geeks and mustaches who can manage to be boring with explosions and crashes?
If you or the Lorax want to bust like we do, give us a call.
We're ready to defeat you. Ghostbusters, flow crushers, get the job done. Spitting out the lyrics like we got one. Get the people moving like the Statue of Liberty.
Try to beat us in a battle? Man, you gotta be kidding me.
The delivery is stand straight like my main man Slinky.
I collect spores.
Tell them about the twink.
Like your show, it's all fluff and filler. I'll kick your hiney, man. I'm a savage killer.
Wow, your raps are just too whack to handle.
Let's do it like we do on the Discovery Channel.
Science is preposterous, the opposite of competent process. And in this episode, we'll give you a synopsis. Starting with the vacuum cleaner strapped up on your back. It's a fact, positrons don't react like that. Built a laser grate with no safety switch. And Mother Peck was right, that's some shady shit. Good thing you work in a firehouse.
You just got nerve.
You are poor scientists.
That's good nerve.
That's enough from the walrus and Dickless the clown.
Let's show these myth bitches how we do it downtown. Are you sick? Ho! Eat 'em up, smoke it.
High speed shows your ass get beat in slow motion. We roast show hosts when our flow cross streams.
Pumping out blockbusters.
While you work behind the scenes.
It's a rap test, dummy, and you're both getting crashed.
We came, we saw, we kicked your ass.
Ghosts aren't real.
But it should be said.
It's time to bring the B team back from the dead.
Things are getting scary.
When Tori
Granny, come harder than rain when that ghost pops his cherry.
We reject your blood and substitute our own.
Where'd you stop?
I couldn't think of a rhyme. We'll just say the first thing that pops into your mind.
Stay pop, stay pop. Blaze comes and flip carry butter side up. I spell the Ghostbusters and pop another the wrong place. Show these queens how to mellow. Just one step to be out the ghetto. You best be afraid of my marshmallow foes. This big pump just turned all you bitches to toes. Oh, whoa! Who's there? No, that's all! Over!
Alright. Mouse. Alright, the credits. Mythbusters were Nice Peter and Epic Lloyd. The B Team. Let's see. Kyrie Brandon was Mary Doodles. Tori was
Balechi.
Chris. Yeah, I can't read this from here. Valechi. Grant was Kernifex? He's a beatboxer. I don't know. The Ghostbusters were Egon was Zach Sherwin. Winston Zeddemore was Walter Downing. Peter Venkman was Chris Gorbos. And Raymond was Mark Douglas. And what's the genie? Jamie, that's her name. Was Dodger. Oh yeah, and Stay Puft Marshmallow Man was voiced by Epic Lloyd, but played by Taylor Suku. That a lot of people in that one. Who do we think won?
Definitely Mythbusters.
I stand by mine.
Myth. Going with Myth, you said?
Huh?
Yeah.
They were mythical.
Who do you think gonna win?
I'm gonna change the Myth.
Myth? I'm gonna say Stay Puft Marshmallow Man won. Just one step took me out the ghetto. He was good. Okay, moving on. Romeo and Juliet versus Bonnie and Clyde. Everyone know who both these groups are?
Yes.
I actually don't know Bonnie and Clyde. I'm sorry.
Bonnie and Clyde were a bank robbing couple from turn of the century, middle America. They were real.
Yeah.
They robbed a bunch of places together. And they're pretty infamous because they were a couple, and they kind of fed off the celebrity of it.
Criminal infamy.
And eventually they were gunned down by a bunch of police.
Yeah.
Romeo and Juliet are the protagonists of the classic play by William Shakespeare, in which their families belong to different criminal groups or something, right?
Just two different families.
There were two different families. I'm thinking of the weird modern day one.
No, they're two different families.
They're two different families.
They fell in love.
They fell in love, and then they killed themselves when they couldn't be together.
Yep.
Because they were teenagers. Who do we think's gonna win?
Definitely not Romeo and Juliet.
I said Bonnie and Clyde.
Bonnie and Clyde.
Bonnie and Clyde.
Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah.
No comment.
You gotta
I'll
choose.
leave it at neutral.
Nah, you gotta choose.
What's your
Both?
No, I can't do both.
Alright, well let's see.
Epic rock bottles of her story. Romeo and Juliet. Bonnie and Clyde. Bring it.
I'll handle this, darling. I'm known to fire out some bars. If lovers cross me, they're gonna end up seeing stars.
I mean, I'll let you go first, but damn sure I'm getting licked in. On this hissy fitting rich kid and this preview best in Vixen, I'm sick of them.
Let's beat 'em then, and we can rob 'em blind. I'll stick this punk up from the front.
I'll take this broad from behind and pop a cap in the ass for the last Capulet heiress. Give Miss Donuts in Paris a reason to cry to her parents.
Hey, Romeo, wherefore you trying to flow, yo? Mofo, you soft as a fro, yo. Are those the drapes to your clothes, bro? There's gonna be a tragedy.
Make you ache like your balls on the balcony.
Pharaoh gang put their money where their mouth is.
Sick like a plague on both your houses.
My love, your face is beauty to behold. I will protect thine honor from these dust bowl dildos.
A moment's break from your gaze is an eternity past. So together we shall both put these bitches on blast.
On guard, thou artless, beetle-headed flashman. The only insult you have thrust upon me is thine stench. Why don't you twist upon these nuts? I hear you're good with a red. The chismal state of your raps should be a federal offense.
And you there, wench with the neck of a chicken, you get an ass ripping worse than your boyfriend's in prison. You're not a true romance, you're just a conjugal visit. Oh, but that's not even your real husband now, is it?
Hey, partner, you best put a muzzle on your missus, for I teach her how we handle disrespect down in Texas.
Do you call, sir? Oh, shall I draw my long sword? Or will you duck your chicken shit ass back into your fold?
How could you beat my man into mano y mano? You can't protect your best friend from some John like Mazzano. No, my Romeo will beat your bow in contest blow for blow. He will do upon thy dick what you have done upon your show. Oh, I'm killed. What irony is this? The lead role shot down by a failed actress.
shall kill myself. On my stomach I shall lie. So you love can lick my ass. Just with a diss.
I die. Oh, never mind. My flesh was merely grazed. Where's Romeo? Oh, Romeo! There's poison on your face! Oh, happy dagger, pierce me true. Swayed my breath to stop. Shield yourself inside my heart. I'd like to be a drop.
Well, that was tragic.
That did not go as expected.
Would have done that boy some good. Just wait a couple seconds.
It's kind of sad though, really. So young to just die.
Well, at least we got each other.
Just bony.
And
What in the world? No one. No one survives. No one.
Alright.
That was
Wait a
piercing.
couple seconds.
Alrighty, Romeo was Nice Peter. Juliet was Grace Helbig, I think her name is. Clyde was Epic Lloyd. And Bonnie was Hannah Hart. Who won?
Bonnie and Clyde.
Yes.
Bonnie Clyde, Bonnie Clyde, Bonnie Clyde.
Romeo and Juliet. I gotta give it to them.
I say overall Bonnie and Clyde won, but I did like Juliet the most, I think. Well, the last line was happy
fast.
dagger, pierced me true, swayed my breath to stop, sheathed herself inside my heart, and like the beat I drop. It's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
But overall, yeah, I'd probably give it to Bonnie and Clyde, though. I don't think Juliet's was strong enough to pull her team up.
Because Romeo died.
Thus with a diss, I die. Where's Romeo? Oh, Romeo! Alright, next up. Zeus versus Thor.
Oh shit.
Oh.
So Zeus is the Greek god of all the gods, but also thunder. And Thor is the god of thunder in Norse mythology.
Thor.
Thor.
Definitely Thor.
I said Thor.
Thor.
High five.
High five over Thor.
I gotta give the Zeus actually.
Me as well.
Alright, 2 for Zeus, 2 for Thor. Let's see who wins.
He uses that handle for good.
So, Foresight! How dare you challenge my immortal throne? I'm a father of the gods. Put your daddy on the phone. Maybe Odin could beg me for a truce. Cause when Zeus lets loose, I'll put your cross-dressing neck in the news. I'm like Medusa. I've shown a motherfucker if he looks at me wrong. I'm a bull getting bitches with my swan song. I'm on point like both-sided trident. Rhymes colder than the frosty balls of your child. Allow Thor to retort, you shape-shifting rapist. I get a taste of the Scandinavian greatness. Brought forth by my rage and thunderstorm force. Cause I don't get nice, I get Norse. Oh, holla at your boy and we'll fight it out. But keep your ass guard up, I Ragnarok the house. You tongue kiss your sister, that's grosser than a gorget. I'm the thunder down under Nelly Natalie Portman. Who would ever worship someone as abusive as Zeus is? You're ruthless to humans, your crew is like the clash of the douches. Ruling over the greats of people weak and fright. I'd spit in your face, but you'd probably like it. Only a mindless fool would knock the fathers of philosophy. My Greeks built the bedrock of democracy. With astronomy, they charted out the movements of my kin. All the pigs on Mount Olympus and me the kingpin. Let this sink in, I'm about to rain on your parade. She trigger finger quicker with the bolts and who say your history, I'll be the first to put it in writing. MC Hammer just got struck twice by Greece lightning. Rain, old man, this is hardly a drizzle. You couldn't give the women in my homeland a sniffle. You can keep your astronomer. I'll sail with the conquerors for thousands of kilometers, discovering the continents. I'm Alpha Dog Dominant. You can't beat me. I will drop you like Greece's GDP. Send you deeper underground than the depths of your Hades. Now make like your daddy and swallow my baby. You think the underworld scares the ruler of the sky? You're joking. Loki must have written your line. By the time I finish whipping you with wits and rhymes, you'll need a ladder for your ship, cause a Viking just died. Your glory days are over. Your record should have told you. Kick your wrinkly dick back in your toga like Oprah. Here, take these drachma for your eyes. When you get to River Styx, tell your three-headed bitch I say hi. Who won? Who's that? You decide.
Very well.
So yeah, this one's special directed. And you can probably tell.
Maker Studios. Nice.
Alright, yeah, so this episode was made with Forest Fire 101, who do a lot of Lego animations. Zeus was voiced by Nice Peter, and Thor was Epic Lloyd. You'll recognize these names a lot. Those are the two guys behind the show.
32 names.
So who do we think won?
They both did really well, but I
They
still
did.
like Thor, but I think they actually both did really well.
Yeah,
Yeah, they both.
I agree with what she said. They both
Okay.
did pretty well, but I still stick with Thor.
Sticking with Thor.
Yes, we are.
Thor as well.
So hard. That Norse joke was good.
I know.
It was.
Nice
but
again.
still.
I'm just a little dancing low key.
Thor.
Thor.
I guess it's
You also get high five.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say Thor as well.
You don't want to the party.
Thor party. Edgar, what'd you say?
Huh? Yeah.
Also Thor. Okay, so we're all saying Thor. We're probably biased a little. I mean,
A little.
Thor's hammer's right there.
You're right.
Yeah.
Don't subtract it.
Well, I can will it, right?
You want Thor? Can you
But
reach it?
this was a little mean.
Can you reach it?
Don't drop anything.
Yes,
I have
yeah.
So do I.
Wield it wisely.
Yeah.
Okay, next up, Jack the Ripper versus Hannibal Lecter.
Oh my gosh.
So.
Wait, what? Hannibal.
Jack the Ripper and Hannibal Lecter are both serial killers. Jack the Ripper was a real guy who was never caught in Victorian England because
Yep.
serial killers weren't really a thing back then, so they didn't know what to do. He killed a lot of prostitutes. And Hannibal Lecter is a fictional serial killer, genius, psychologist, foodie, who would kill people and eat them. From Silence of the Lambs, Red Dragon, and Hannibal.
Tasty.
Who do you think's gonna win?
Since Hannibal's so heinous, I gotta go with him.
I don't know.
Ripper?
Reaper from
Jack the Ripper, Jack the Ripper,
Maybe?
Ripper. Alright, so
I don't know.
one for Hannibal. By the way, if you haven't seen the NBC show Hannibal, you are doing yourself a disservice. That show's amazing.
Okay.
Based on Hannibal Lecter. It's really good. Moving on.
Jack the Ripper versus Hannibal Lecter! Big up!
Boy, man, pass the liquor. It's Jack the Ripper, Jack the Rapper. Following you way before the dawn of Twitter. I'm a human trigger warning through the night until the morning. When the light shines upon my crimes, you find it sick, appalling, and infamous, notorious delinquent. There's little more gory a thing than living in Victorian England. This is horrorcore. Beware if you're a common whore, or at late night you may find me knocking on your door. Not keen to leave until I'm knee deep in blood and gore. You grieving family on their knees, we've been scrubbing floors. If the police need a lead, they know what they're looking for. My raps are like the way I eat my meat, bloody raw.
Jack, you're a classic megalomania. You haven't mentioned me once in your entire battle rap. Pity your verse wasn't worth the trip in the jack. Quit jacking off in the track and put the lotion in the bastards. Catch what the illa serial killer can deliver. Rhymes finer than the charity I would pair with your liver. Just the thought of your putrid flesh makes me wanna shiver. Cause your British body's covered in more piss than kitty litter. You stabbed women when they wouldn't give you attention. Like a petty dreadful version of O.J. Simpson. But these days your nickname is all that's even known. And you didn't even come up with that shit on your own.
I'm real. You'll find me making vacancies in brothels, while you only exist inside the pages of a novel. You were kept for ages in the hovel, contained within a cage behind a locked door. I never got caught, so who's the superior serial killer? Dr. Lecter, I'm still wanted. You're forgotten. People these days are watching Dexter, so God protect you from the hell I've spread upon us. I'm terrorizing London, fuck the 7-7 bombers.
No, Jack, you are doing fine. Before your ham-fisted attempt at a terrorist lie. How typical of Jack the Ripper to chase a headline. Pick Ray Liotta's brain, ask him how I get mine. I'm the boom boom of violence, a licensed psychiatrist who dies in highest society to the sound of violin. Don't get me wrong, I'd roast both your balls and my hibachi. But for a serial killer, you're as tasteless as a bowl of kashi. You prey on a prostitute and play with her body. I don't mind that you're naughty, Jack. I hate that you're sloppy. Barney, take me back to solitary confinement. Cause this dirty little lamb has just been silenced.
Hold on! Who's there? You decide!
I was waiting for that. Okay, first
Whoever's
credits.
getting tired, that will wake him up.
Credits.
What was it?
Jack the Ripper was played by Dan Bull,
Oh, yeah.
and Hannibal Lecter was Epic Lloyd. Who do you think won?
They were pretty good.
This is one of the better ones, I think.
Yeah, they were.
This is their Halloween episode. Hence the screaming girl at the end.
Sort of the ring.
I think I'm gonna say, even though I like Hannibal more, I'm gonna go with Jack the Ripper, because I like his flow a little better.
Yeah.
So he was doing the impression of the character while rapping, which is interesting, but overall the sacrifice of the flow, I think.
That's fair.
Although I do like that his first verse had nothing to do with Hannibal Lecter. He just talked about himself the whole first part. Hannibal's like, you didn't even mention me at all. So
I'm still with
Jack,
the Ripper.
Ripper.
They were both good.
Ripper.
Hannibal.
Hannibal. So you're going Ty, you're going Hannibal, and the rest of us are going Ripper.
Yay.
All right. Oprah Winfrey versus Ellen DeGeneres.
Oh shit.
I like
interesting.
Ellen. I gotta go Oprah already.
Oprah.
Oprah, Ellen, Oprah.
I go with Ellen, but I don't know. I don't know. We'll find out.
So you're going with Ellen for now.
Okay. Yes,
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Ellen for now.
All right. Who is the queen of daytime television?
What the fuck bottles of the store? Ellen DeGeneres! Listen!
Hey God, it's me, Ellen. Can I ask you a question? How do I tell my friend Oprah she's gonna get more wit than Stedman? I'll make her head spin. When it comes to rhymes, I got a penchant. So battling me is your intention? I better mention you're about to get licked by a lesbian. Oh, I'll knock you off of your throne. Take a shot at everything you own. I got the skill to make Dr. Phil say,
I think you better just leave her
you can
alone.
tell Rachel Ray that my favorite recipe is chopping Oprah Winfrey up into a million little pieces.
I'm the queen of TV and I'm here to destroy ya. So check under your seat because I got something for ya. You can't even hope to be as half as dope as Oprah. I'll extract my hands around your throat and deep hot choke ya. Girl, your show's a petting zoo. You do a week on kittens and you dance like a chicken who snuck in the drunk kitchen. You play a bitch with brain damage. I'm a nominated actress. It's synonymous with power. Spell it forwards or backwards.
Yes, you got that power. And yes, I've got those kittens. I also feature puppies, talented children, and mittens. I like cute things to make people smile. Make everybody feel good for a while. Do a little dance and the crowd goes wild. You're right back to the Miracle Mile. I thought I told ya, your daytime reign is over. I'm jumping over Oprah like I'm Tom Cruise on a sofa. From ABC to LGBT, NBC and now it's all me. I'm the best MC and the biggest star. And I'll fight you in the ass like a tax on a free car.
You're just right and check your mullet can't cash, lady. I'll watch my fabulous shoe up your suit pants, baby. You follow my lead, cause I paved the road for ya. You drive behind me in a second-hand Porsche. Check the Motion 500. I'm a media wonder. The Dalai Lama and Obama memorize my cell number. Try to be with me, I'll make the whole market crash, honey. Once you go Oprah, you can't go back.
So bad. They had
All right. Ellen was Lauren Flans, and Oprah was November Christine. Dr. Phil was Epic Lloyd, and who was Stedman? What's that say?
Odyssey Singh or something Singh.
Yeah,
Atul
something
Singh?
Singh. Atul Singh, I think. I don't know.
Opu, I think.
So who we think won?
I mean, Oprah's fierce, but Ellen's rhymes were really good. They were not crimes, they were great rhymes.
I like Ellen's.
Ellen?
I still stick with Ellen.
Ellen?
Ellen.
I'm actually going to say Oprah. I liked you drive behind me in a second-hand Porsche. Because Ellen's wife's name is Portia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see.
And also the Dalai Lama and Obama memorized my cell number.
That was cool.
That was good.
But I do like Ellen's quick bit where, what was she, from ABC to LGBT to NBC, now it's all me, I'm the best MC and the biggest star who'll bite you in the ass like a tax on a free car.
That's pretty great.
That's pretty good.
This is not scripted. This is a Miracle Man
Yeah,
right
it's
here.
like Tom Cruise on a sofa.
That's good, yeah. Jumping over Oprah like Tom Cruise on the sofa.
It was pretty good.
Yeah. I'm going to stick with Oprah though, but that was really good. Okay, this is the mid-season finale and where part 1 will end. Steven Spielberg versus Alfred Hitchcock. Do we know who these people are?
Yes.
No.
They are
Sorry.
They are both considered to be the greatest directors of their time.
Mhm.
Steven Spielberg directed Jurassic Park,
Okay.
and Lincoln, and Schindler's List, and like a billion other movies. E.T.
Yeah.
He produced Back to the Future, my favorite movie of all time. And Alfred Hitchcock, in older times, he did Psycho, The Birds,
He sounds familiar, Alfred.
Vertigo.
He's a big chick.
What was that? The movie with the plane where it shoots the guy in the cornfield? South by Southwest, I think it was called.
Okay.
Classic film.
Okay.
Okay. Rear Window. He did a lot of he was unrecognized in his time. His movies are what people teach in school now.
Okay.
Like, here's how you be a director.
Hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
So, who do you think's gonna win? The OG or the new hotness?
Since I don't know anyone, I'm just gonna go with Alfred for now.
Alfred Hitchcock.
Spielberg.
Spielberg.
Go with Alfred.
Alfred. Okay. Let's see. Who's the best director? Also rapper.
Steven Spielberg versus Alfred Hitchcock!
Picture a child sitting next to a projector, learning from your films to become a much better director.
Now picture a $3 billion dream machine who can blockbust all over your crop just to see. Try to do it with me, Alfred, you must be psycho. I'll bring back Jaws and take a bite of your life, oh. I'm also on top of my game, I get the vertigo. My jet's in the terminal, waiting for me to murder ya. I rock the Academy and the DGA. You rock as many Oscars as that schlep Michael Bay. Time you're filling up those jowls with 3 steaks and souffle. Check the trade, see me amble to my next big play. I produce cartoons and make games for all ages. You produce Jimmy Stewart making one of 2 faces. Maybe next time I visit you'll be a bit more gracious. I'll kiss my full moon and just bask in my grace.
That was a close encounter of the turd kind.
But there won't be a pretty ending this time. Half your billions should go to John Williams. Now brace yourself as I reveal my brilliance. I'm the master of suspense so intense, no defense against Hitchcock once he presents. My skill is enormous, orchestrate brilliant performance. You're more horrible than Megan Fox's acting in Transform. Fist puppets and muppets to stir the fears up. I squeeze screams out of chocolate syrup. I'm the best mamma jammer ever stood behind the camera. Damage panderers and haunt you like the last Indiana.
Can you give me a Tylenol? Stop rhyming, y'all. Alfred, you got no style, dog. I'm the king of dialogue. There's only one movie I know you from. And I've seen more blood in the shower when I stubbed my toe in one. Tried to fight in World War I, but couldn't do that. The British Army wouldn't let you join because you were too fat. Look it up, it's a true fact. Wikipedia that. Now allow me to attack Stephen the Hack. Do the War of the Worlds of failures when I label you. It looked like some sellout bullshit Michael Bay would do. Ask anybody, what's your favorite Sam Jackson part? No one's gonna say, what's his name from Jurassic Park? Scripts that I write ain't the cleanest. When I grit mics, I'm the meanest. And Tarantino is a genius. A bad motherfucker from the wallet to the penis.
Genius is a powerful word, but there's no reason to use it unless you're talking about the Kubrick. Then there's really nothing to it. Everything I do is visionary. Every single frame of painting made exactly how I wanna make it. Do another take and get it right 127 times. I'll make you learn to love me on the bar. Drop ultraviolet rhymes like clockwork. And you all heard Pete Spielberg, the color purple. AI is the worst waste of potential since the Ninja Turtles.
Enough. I've heard enough crap from all of you. When I come down there and show you what a real star can do. I swoop low with the telephoto. No Bruckheimer, I work solo. There's one thing I've learned, bitch. This game is about motherfucking money. I make that dollar, y'all. Motherfucking money. Even make Mark Wahlberg make some motherfucking money. Shop, got a few drops and I got milk money. Rose to the rock, now I got that socks made of silk money. I ain't got that guilt money. I don't give a fuck. Take my checks to the bank and I sign them with my love. I give the people what they love. All the critics say I'm evil. Got no time to read reviews while I'm working on the sequel. Got a gift from above. The eyes of an eagle. When it comes to blowing up, no director is my equal. Who's here? Shoot the song.
So we're gonna choose from now. Let's see the credits.
All right, so
It's a lot.
Steven Spielberg and Michael Bay were played by Nice Peter. Alfred Hitchcock was Epic Lloyd. Quentin Tarantino was Wax, and Stanley Kubrick was what's that say?
Snugglebound.
Snugglebound. So, do you guys know who Michael Bay, Quentin Tarantino, and Stanley Kubrick are?
No.
They're also directors.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Well, obviously.
Michael Bay makes the Transformer movies, and every single rapper made fun of him.
Who's the third one that came?
Quentin Tarantino, he made Kill Bill, Pulp Fiction, Hateful Eight, Inglourious Bastards.
And then the fourth one was...
Stanley Kubrick, he made 2001: A Space Odyssey, The Shining. He almost made AI, but died before his production started. And Spielberg took over. That's why his line is, AI is the worst waste of potential since the Ninja Turtles. Referencing how Michael Bay messed up Ninja Turtles as a producer. He didn't actually direct that one. So, of the 5 directors, who do we think won this rap battle?
I'll stick with my first answer.
Spielberg. Right?
Yes.
Okay, good. I'm going to say Kubrick.
He did pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
He was good. They reference a lot of his stuff, like how he made an actress do a scene 187 times in a row because she didn't get it right. Like, do it again. Like, all day, just the same scene over and over again because he's very perfectionist and also crazy.
Those two often go hand in hand.
Kubrick.
What's his name?
Stanley Kubrick.
Oh, so it goes by that. Got it. And Mark, there was... Was there a Mark guy?
Mark?
He was in the middle. Or...
No. Quentin
still...
Tarantino and Kubrick were the two in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's Mark Wahlberg, who was
there
referenced.
Yeah.
Mark Wahlberg makes some mother effing money.
I'm between Alfred and what's his name? Kubrick.
Kubrick. Alfred and or Kubrick. Victoria.
Oh, Alfred.
Alfred Hitchcock. He was good. Like I squeeze screams out of chocolate syrup.
Yeah.
Because the shower scene is for blood. They use chocolate syrup. Because it's black and white, so it's like whatever.
Yeah.
Right. So you can't tell. You won't know.
Yeah, so we use chocolate syrup and see. Yeah.
I gotta go with Mark. We still have not.
I know, right? Tasty murder.
Tasty murder.
Tasty. Wow.
Fish puppets and Muppets to stir the fears up. Jaws. All right. So that's going to end it for this episode, the first half of season 4. I remembered. Join us next time. We're going to be watching the rest of the season, which is 4. I know that.
Oh my god.
Thank you for watching. Bye.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.